All right, if you're getting ready for PM interviews, you need to hear this. This is the only structure you're going to need. I mean it. Forget trying to memorize dozens of different frameworks. What I'm about to show you works on any product question every single time.
Okay, let's just dive right in. Imagine you're in the interview. Right now, the hiring manager leans forward and asks you this classic question. How would you design a smart refrigerator? What's your first move?
Now really, I'm serious. Pause this for 30 seconds and actually think about it. What is the very first thing you would say or ask? Your gut reaction here? Well, it's incredibly telling.
Okay, time's up. So I'm willing to bet your answer probably had some pretty cool ideas in it. You know, maybe a giant touchscreen or an automatic grocery ordering system. But here's the hard truth. Most PM candidates don't fail because of bad ideas. They fail because they don't structure their thinking. They just leap straight to solutions without building a logical foundation.
That lack of structure? That's exactly what we are going to fix, right here, right now. We're going to replace that frantic scramble for a brilliant idea with a calm, confident, and most importantly, repeatable process.
So here it is. This is it. The 5-step framework that puts you in control. Clarify, users, metrics, solutions, and prioritization. Let's break down each one.
First up, and this is arguably the most important step of all, clarify. And why is that? Well, because before you can even dream up a single feature, you have to understand the landscape. Your job isn't to guess what the interviewer wants, it's to act like a real PM and ask smart questions.
The biggest mistake I see time and time again is people immediately start brainstorming features. Oh, a bigger screen, an ice cream maker. No, the right way is to pause and ask questions. A really great place to start is what I call the golden triangle of clarification. What are the business goals? Who are the target users? And what are the known constraints? You should be asking about things like market share goals, technical limitations, timelines. This shows you're strategic, not just an idea machine.
So once you really get the context of the problem, you have to define who you're solving it for. And that brings us right to step 2, users.
And just so we're clear, everyone is not an acceptable answer. A great PM is obsessed with their user. So are we designing this for busy parents who need help with meal planning and grocery lists? Or maybe for health-conscious folks who want to track nutrition and cut down on food waste? See, each one of these groups has radically different needs. Picking a specific segment is absolutely crucial.
Okay, so you've clarified the goal and you know your user. Now for the big question. How will you know if you've actually succeeded? That's where step 3 comes in, defining your success metrics.
A weak candidate will say something really vague like, oh, we want to improve the user experience. I mean, what does that even mean? It's meaningless. A strong product leader defines success with numbers. For that busy parent, success might be something like reducing the time it takes them to make a weekly grocery list by 50%. For the health-conscious user, it could be cutting their reported food waste by 20%. You have to be specific and you have to be measurable.
Now, and only now, after all that foundational work, do we finally get to talk about ideas. So, welcome to step 4, solutions. You see the difference here? Your ideas aren't just these random sparks of creativity anymore. No, they are targeted solutions for a specific user's problem, and they're designed to move a specific metric. So for that busy parent, you might suggest a feature that auto-populates a grocery list based on recipes. For the health-conscious user, maybe a feature that tracks expiration dates and suggests recipes for food that's about to go bad.
So you'll probably come up with a bunch of great ideas, but you can't build them all at once. The final critical step of a true product leader is to make a decision. And that's step 5, prioritize.
Look, don't just pick your favorite idea. You have to justify your choice. A classic, super effective way to do this is with an impact versus effort matrix. On one axis, you've got impact. How much value does this feature really provide? And on the other, effort. How hard is it for your team to actually build? You're always looking for those ideas in the top left quadrant. High impact, low effort. Those are your quick wins. High impact, high effort ideas? Those are your big strategic bets. And low impact, high effort? Yeah, you avoid those. Justifying your choice this way shows you can make those tough, data-informed trade-offs.
So there you have it. Clarify, users, metrics, solutions, and prioritize. This isn't just some formula to memorize. Let's talk about why this simple structure is so incredibly powerful in an interview.
It's because it does 4 things perfectly. 1, it demonstrates structured thinking, which, let's be real, is the #1 thing interviewers are looking for. 2, it works on any question.
Design X, improve Y, what's your favorite product? Doesn't matter. 3, it puts you in control of the interview, letting you guide the conversation logically. And maybe most importantly, it proves you're not just another applicant, you're a product leader.
So next time you get a question like that, don't panic. This is your roadmap. Just calmly walk them through these 5 steps.
But let's be totally honest. Knowing the framework is really only half the battle. The real question is, can you actually execute it calmly and confidently when the pressure is really on?
You know, there's no secret trick here. The only way to truly master this is to practice. You have to build that muscle memory, so the framework just becomes second nature. And to do that, you should check out the PM Interview Prep Club. They provide mock interviews and live feedback to help you turn this knowledge into an actual job offer.